Hello there. Christmas Eve into Christmas Day will be quieter for Western Europe as an area of high pressure arrives. It's not going to last, so hopefully you should be able to make the most of it. A northerly wind, though, making it quite cold across the UK and into the Low Countries. And we've got some snow again falling across the Alps with some stormy weather expected through the Balkans. But you can see where that sunshine is sitting across France, Spain and Portugal. Some lovely sunshine as well through much of Turkey, across to Greece, but the cloud gathers, the rain is expected to arrive through the Balkans. It's this area of low pressure that's been moving across the Alps, and a localised mistral is expected to form as well. Quite quiet on Friday across Scandinavia, the first signs of another system moving in from the west for the start of the weekend. So it turns increasingly wet and windy on Saturday into the UK. We keep that dry, settled weather through the Mediterranean, but some heavy snowfall are likely across the higher ground into the Balkans and rain across parts of Greece. So that's what's happening in Europe over the next few days. Here's our city forecast, and you can see quieter weather for the UK from Monday, some showers into Paris, a good deal of fine weather through Madrid. Getting colder with some snow is expected in Moscow right through the weekend into next week. Hello there. We're looking at some rain on both the west and the east coast for Christmas Day across North America. The first signs of that weather front across the east, as you can see quite clearly. Moving across the Great Lakes, we'll see some snow, but it'll be rain and strong winds as it pushes its way across the east coast, and that is going to linger through Thursday and into Friday. Behind it, much colder air starts to kick in as well. Now, elsewhere, there's a good deal of dry weather, as you can see, across the plains and then along the west coast on Thursday, but the signs of this weather front pushing in as we head towards Christmas Day. So Thursday on the whole then will be dry, settled and sunny across British Columbia, down into Oregon through that California coastline, and it'll be pleasant with it with spells of sunshine. In terms of the feel of the weather, not looking too bad here, but you can see as we move into Friday, we will see some rain. Some of that will linger across Vancouver and Seattle for Saturday as well. Now over to the east, here's that rain, and on the back edge across the Appalachians we could see some snow as well. That could bring some significant accumulations as we head towards Christmas Day here. Heavy rain though, the brighter colours denoting that down through Georgia, as you can see quite clearly. Florida looks likely to be showery but largely dry until Christmas Day. So that rain clears away, noticeably colder air sets in behind. Take care. Hello there. Weather forecast for Christmas in the Caribbean coming up shortly, but first of all, let's start off in South America, where a satellite picture is picking up the shower cloud, as you can see, across the Amazon basin, and the heaviest of the rain over the next few days looks likely to be across southern areas of Brazil. There will be a good deal of dry weather from Uruguay, northern Argentina and into northern Chile. So let's take a look at those showers in a little more detail. Stretching up, as you can see quite clearly, across Venezuela, Colombia, also stretching into western areas of Brazil, with the heaviest of the rain close to Rio de Janeiro over the next few days. Paraguay, Uruguay, northern Argentina, fine, settled and sunny. Temperatures likely to peak into the mid to high 20s in places, low 30s perhaps in northern Chile, and a little bit of showery rain down to the south, not amounting to too much either. So we keep the threat of sharp showers going into Rio over the next few days. Buenos Aires keeps some lovely spells of sunshine and temperatures peaking at 30 Celsius. Few scattered showers from Mexico, but largely quiet, and Central America as well, as we tend to get at this time of year. Now the Caribbean is looking quite settled, a few isolated showers around, not amounting to too much, as you tend to get, and those showers will ease away to lengthy spells of sunshine, and that's going to be the forecast for the next few days. As you can see, lots of sunshine to look out for, a little more significant rain for Cuba from Sunday. Hello there. A northerly wind means it's cooler than it should be across the Middle East. More on that in just a moment. Let's first of all start off with the satellite picture across Africa. Just need to point out this cloud just to the east of Madagascar, a storm system that's slowly moving towards the island. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Elsewhere, you can see some sharper showers moving up through Mozambique, up towards Zambia. And then north of that, it's largely a quiet story. Good deal of fine, dry weather around as well. To the south and to Cape Town too. A little bit of fair weather cloud but again, it's a dry story here. Let's take a look at the city forecast then for the next few days. That dry weather set to continue into Cape Town, temperatures into the mid-20s, risk of some sharper showers into Johannesburg from Monday onwards. Up into the north, it's fine and it's quiet, but we could see the risk of some showers into Casablanca, tied into some stormy weather expected into Western Europe. Now, elsewhere across the Middle East, it's a fine, quiet story. You can see a good deal of fine, dry weather, but a northerly wind making those temperatures on the cool side for the time of year. Only the mid-teens across parts of Iraq and only 20 degrees into Saudi as well. That's going to be the story as we move through Friday. We keep the dry, settled weather conditions, but let's have a look at what to expect over the next few days. Largely fine and dry, but temperatures staying on the cool side for the time of year. Hello there. Let's take a look at what to expect with the weather then across much of Asia. And it is a very quiet weather story at the moment. As you can see from the satellite picture, not that much in the way of shower cloud around, and showers will remain fairly isolated through the day. Most likely see 1 or 2 into Sri Lanka and maybe for the islands of the Maldives, but generally speaking, we've got a good deal of fine weather, and fog shouldn't be too much of an issue across the north as we tend to have at this time of year. So temperatures are likely to peak into the low 20s, maybe the low 30s perhaps for Mumbai. Slightly different story though across Central Asia. It's pretty cold there at the moment, particularly in Kazakhstan, with temperatures set to get colder still. And that means that any moisture that's coming in from the west, well, could certainly fall as snow over the next few days, particularly to the higher ground across Afghanistan and Pakistan. So down into India then, just to bring home the point that it's going to be dry and settled, 33 degrees expected into Mumbai, a good deal of fine weather stretching up across northeastern states, a few isolated showers perhaps across the Himalayas as well. But city forecasts show little in the way of change. The only place at risk of seeing those showers continuing is certainly through Sri Lanka. But I was telling you about the cold across Kazakhstan. Just take a look at this. You can see as those temperatures fall away over the next few days, way below freezing. Take care. Hello there. Forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up shortly. First of all, though, let's start off with Asia. And as you can see on the satellite picture, it's relatively quiet. A large area of high pressure dominating to the north. There's our shower cloud further south. Now, it's not as severe, the weather across Japan, as it has been. That said, it's still on the windy side, and there's still a few scattered showers up into the far north, and these will be of snow. Fine and quiet across the Korean Peninsula. Good deal of dry weather and not as cold as it can be across Beijing, with temperatures above freezing by day, a maximum of 5 degrees here. A few scattered showers across that east coast into Vietnam, down into Malaysia and Indonesia. Our usual heat of the day showers here as well. Let's see what to expect over the next 5 days. And with a lack of sunshine for Beijing on Monday, could be a colder story. Colder still, though, on Tuesday as that cold air really starts to kick in. Now into Australia, there's a good deal of dry weather. There's a good deal of warmth, particularly into Western Australia. You can see those temperatures into the mid-30s, a little bit cooler along that east coast with some showers across the Queensland coastline. A little bit quieter for the North Island of New Zealand. Down to the south, we've got a few scattered showers, not really amounting to too much. The top temperature between the mid-teens up into 20 Celsius as a high. Here's the city forecast then for the next 5 days. Rain will ease away from Wellington, dry from Monday onwards.